This camera lens is stronger, so I'm going to use this. So anyway, let's talk about sports for a second, though, man. First of all, I'm a football Giant fan, a New York Yankee fan, a New York Ranger fan, which is very typical. All that stuff is very typical. And what is the other one that we got? Yankee, New York Rangers, football, and New York Knicks, New York Rangers, the New York Football Giants, even though they're in Jersey, and the New York Yankees. I can root for the Mets. I mean, even though their fans are crazy, I mean, I can root for them. I mean, I can root for them, for the team, but I can't root for the Islanders, and I can't root for the Devils. I'm like, come on, man, get out of here, man. Freaking. I mean, come on, you can't root for the Devils, though, man. The Devils. I mean, somebody to put the names, the Devils. The Tampa Devil Rays changed their name into the Tampa Bay Rays. It took the devil out of it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You see the same thing repeating itself in history, basically. Let's start with the Knicks. I mean, they haven't won a darn thing in 50 freaking years, 51 years. And we still root for them. I don't know why. They didn't win nothing in the Bernard King era. They didn't win nothing in the Patrick Ewing era. They didn't win nothing in the Sprewell era or Allen Houston era. Allen Houston was very good though, and the other players that I mentioned, they didn't win nothing in the Carmelo Anthony era. And I think that we might get it done, okay, because the Bucks won in their 52nd year or whatever it was, 51st year in their existence. And so maybe the Knicks are going to win in year 51, 52, out of not winning it. They won it in 73 and 70. Man, I was 5 years old and 8 years old. I'm 58 right now, going on to 59 next month, God willing. Why do we root for these teams? Well, as a born-again Christian, sports are not evil in and of itself. It's a good way to maintain your body, man. You have to maintain your body. I mean, the Apostle Paul says bodily exercise profited little. Okay, it profited little, but it does profit. And if you have a job out of it, and if you don't have the kingdom of money in your pocket, instead of the kingdom of and have the kingdom of God, rather, then you can make a good living. I mean, everybody works. Everybody can be a hypocrite or fraud. If you go to work doing something, well, what makes you better than somebody who plays basketball, plays baseball for a living? It's the same. It's what you do with your money. It's what you do with your time. It's how you glorify God in the job that you have. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be a hypocrite or fraud. Say, well, I go to work and I'm better than a person that plays basketball. That's a job. They have to bust their rear ends also. Training. I never trained to go to work. The only training I did was, pre-training, dialogue in the dark, training to work in the office of Catholic Charities, training to do some other jobs and stuff like that, or dialogue in the dark, stuff like that. Training in some other jobs, and some, you know what I mean? But why do we root for these teams? I mean, it's the same. Somebody gets injured, then we lose. Somebody gets into a fight. Everybody gets off the bench in 1997, which I think is the best team that we ever had. That's the best team that we ever had. We had Patrick Ewing, Houston, Starks. We had Larry Johnson. I mean, we had Oakley was okay. We had Buck Williams coming off the bench, Chris Childs and Charlie Ward, Heisman winner trophy, as the guards. I mean, come on, man. You can't do better than that, though. We played very well against the Bulls in the regular season and lost by 1 point in the regular season to them and won some other games. And you mean to tell me we couldn't beat the Bull team? Yeah, we would have beat them. But destiny had it that we weren't supposed to win, so we get off the freaking bench. We get off the bench. We get off the bench, we get suspended the 6th game and the 7th game or the 5th game or 6th game or whatever it was. It was in 1997, for God's sakes. I can't remember everything. It's 27 years ago. That's when I was like 32 years old. I'm 58 right now. So like that. We get blocked at the rim by what's his face in Indiana, Carmelo Anthony dunk attempt. You can't make it off. He wasn't like Bernard King to put him, you know, put up that tip dunk against Isaiah and the crew in you know, the Pistons. No, we had to get blocked. You know what I'm saying? We had to get blocked. And not only that, you can't tell who's who. One is playing with a yellow jersey and one is playing with a white jersey on TV. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Excuse me, my nose. It's like I'm at the beach. You know when the water gets in your nose like that? Come on, man. It's the same darn thing all over again. And then OG gets hurt. Jalen Brunson breaks his hand. Who else got hurt? Julius Randle gets hurt. He couldn't even play for the rest of the regular season and all of the postseason. It's like the same thing all over again. So why do we root for these teams? I mean, because we have hope. That's the thing. That's one of the three things that remain: hope, love, and faith. But see, we do it like that off of no evidence that they're gonna ever win again. But we as Christian people have hope that Jesus Christ, since his resurrection is true, we're gonna be raised from the dead. We're gonna see our loved ones once again. We're gonna have eternal life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's just the deal. Here comes the crew. Here comes the Charlie's Angels. That's it. I should buy an umbrella like that. I need that, you know. So that's just it. So not the Charlie's Angels. Now I'm not gonna put it like that. That's like man, that's way off. How's that? Let me get some juice. You know. I'm in the Philippines, for God's sakes. And I love the Philippines. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying nothing about the Philippines outside of my family condition. Yeah, the family that's nosy, the family that runs their mouth, the family that's... and I'm going to have hope that I'm going to be out of that. You know what I'm saying? Can't last forever, guys. You know? But I'm here, and you know, and God probably saved me from COVID in the United States, and from some other things that I don't know. We don't know about the wisdom. We don't know nothing about the wisdom of God. We don't know why God allows things and does things. You know. You know. I know it was meant for me to have 2 kids. That's for sure. You know. I hear some footsteps. It's like doong, 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 like that. Huh? What kind of sandals are those? It's raining, man. I need an umbrella. What's the deal? Hello. No hello? H-E-L-O. That's how to spell hello. Okay. H-E-L-O. You know what I mean? So, H-E-L-O conchelo. I was going to say something else. Nobody recognized me from that group. Usually people are recognizing me over here, man. I'm a star. It's like Stephon Marbury. He's like the most hated person in the Knicks, and now he's beloved in China, and now they all cheer him. He didn't do a darn thing for the Knicks, man. He didn't do a darn thing. Got into trouble, shamed, the nickname. I'm just saying, and now he's celebrated, and good for him. Good for him. But why do we root for the Yankees? They haven't won, well, first of all, the 27 World Championship. They have 27 World Championships in their resume. DiMaggio, Mantle, Jackson, Rivera. That's why we root for the Yankees. You understand what I'm saying? But they have a resume of winning. But they haven't won since 2009. That's 15 years, man. That's too long. But why we still root for this team? Because of hope. Hope that Cashman may get it right. You know what I'm saying? Why in God's name do we root for the Rangers? They never won. They won 1 cup in, let me see, 54, 80. What is it? 24 plus 54 and the 6. What is 6 plus 24 is 30. 30 plus 54, come on. 30 plus 54, 33 stinking, 30 out of 34 years, they won one freaking cup. One. I mean, you can't make it up. Why do we expect them to win anything? Hope. That the other goalie might break a leg or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying. Hope. Springs eternal with the Rangers. They won the President's Trophy, got the best record in the league, and still lost in the third round against a good Panther team. They just won the Stanley Cup, but they weren't a great team. They're not the Islander team. They're not any of those Edmonton Oilers teams with Wayne Gretzky, and they still lost. The Giants. Why we gotta root for them? They haven't won anything since 2011. That's 13 stinking years. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's 13 stinking years. I mean, that's just the deal. They won. Let me see. Well, they won. They won 4 championships. I think they won either 4 or 5. They could have won like 4. I think it might be 5. I don't know. 4 or 5 championships. Okay, fine. But since 1986, they won, let me see, 14 years plus 24 years is 38 years. I mean, out of 38 years, 4 or 5 championships is still bad. That's not the Patriots, guys. They won 6 chips. You know. So why we root for the Giants? Hope. I'm just saying, it has to be something like that. Based on a good organization, they got everything wrong, by the way, recently. Did everything right with Eli Manning and the crew. And then they do everything wrong. And then they do everything right and still can't win. The Tishes, the Maras, okay, respect the group, okay, but how long are you going to live by that? But why do we root for these teams? Hope. If you're a Met fan, forget about it. They haven't won since 86. I mean, and 2 championships since 69? Let me see, that's 31 years. That's 50. That's. Let me see, let me get my math right. 31 plus 24 is 55. 2 championships in 55 stinking years? Go Google the percentage of that up. You have to Google it, it's so small. That's just the deal. And the Islanders are hell with them. The Devils are hell with them. I don't care. At least they won 4 in a row in the 1980s. Was it 80, 81, 82, 83? Or was it 81, 82, 83, 84 like that? And then Wayne Gretzky broke that up? Okay, fine. Hope. So I guess I'm saying that if you're in a bad situation right now as a Christian person, there's hope that you're going to get the hell out. You understand what I'm saying? And get the hell out, literally. Get the hell out of your house. Get the hell out of your life. Get the hell that you're living without. You got to extract it. You see? It's like the ablative case, a case of separation in Greek. I mean, you got to get the hell out. You gotta divide hell from light, darkness from the way of God. You gotta separate that and get the darkness out, get the hell out of your life. That's what you gotta do. Well, while you're still alive, you still got hope. Take care, guys.